Bellachara offers seniors beautiful apartment living. It's a special, secure place to belong, providing choice, freedom and professional care. Each spacious apartment comes with an ensuite, veranda, security and on-call nurses. Entertain your guests in the elegantly appointed shared spaces. Our vibrant activities program will keep your mind and body active. Bellachara welcomes new residents. Call us today on 5202 5300 for a personal tour.
Welcome back as we move into the world of Geelong sport. And last weekend, the Melbourne Storm and the Melbourne Rebels enjoyed the great conditions of Cardinia Park. Ian Nichols and Mitch Cleary have more.
Well, pretty disappointing from our point of view. Certainly not. I know we had some guys missing and a few guys sort of not there, but very disappointing from our point of view to put up a performance like that, particularly defensively. I mean, it's been one of the strong trademarks of the Storm is their defence, and today it was sort of non-existent. I'm not sure. I think it was probably most of it to attitude, but a little bit of the new interpretations of the rules as well, which made it a little bit more difficult.
To the attitude, I'm interested in what you said about the attitude. They just weren't there, or?
Oh, I think they were here. We all saw them, but it's just we really did have a bad, not so much a bad week, but preparation wasn't probably where it was for a few guys, and that certainly reflected in the way they played. And I think at the Storm, it's been a strong place to to train well and prepare well, and that transfers into the games. And certainly this week we're a bit off the speed.
Do you feel like you're running behind in your preparation, or?
No, I wouldn't think we're running behind. No, I think we're where we need to be. I think it was a good wake-up call to everyone after what happened last year, and I think it's particularly good this time of the year to see that unfold in this game where it is a trial game, and so I think from that perspective it's been a really good reminder to everyone, the playing staff and the coaching staff.
There were a few spots I thought grabs on the plane. Did anyone play themselves out of the spot on the plane? Oh
no, I wouldn't think so. I mean, we'll have a discussion about that in the next few days, and then we've got some injuries, which is probably aside from the attitude side of it, the injuries are some concerns as well. So we just have to see who's available and who can actually make it onto the plane before we start commenting on that.
What are we were just told the injuries. Are there any ones that you fear more severe?
Well, Kev Proctor is a bad one. From what the doctors are telling us, but obviously they have some scans tomorrow. Bobby Blair's another one with his eye socket, or his cheekbone. He looks like he's in a bit of trouble, and Matt Duffy as well with his hamstring. All of those three, you would expect would have been on the plane, but now they're not. They're injured. So we just have to try and come up with some other players there, which I'm sure we can.
Was Blair just in a tackle?
I believe so. Yeah, it's a contact game, and that's the worst thing about trials. Is you always get some sort of injury to certain players, and to work so hard in the off season and that comes into you, that's a disappointing part of rugby league.
So are we talking about long-term injuries to Proctor and
well, again, you have to probably speak to our medical staff about that, but it's certainly not, won't be available for next week, I wouldn't think. Yeah. Okay.
What did you make of the whole facilities and the ground and the whole show Geelong put on today?
Yeah, it was really good. The field, the surface was obviously fine, and the stadium, it's a great stadium. So we're happy to come here. The Storm got a strong association here, but the result today wasn't sort of what we wanted, or not so much the result, but some of the things that happened in the game, very un-Storm-like. So we've got to make sure we get back next week and start working really hard and fix that up before we get on the plane.
And the facilities and everything makes you want to come back again?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the players are, obviously really happy with them. It's just like it's a very professional stadium, so you would expect that when we're coming here, and the surface in particular was very good for rugby league.
Robbie, what did you make of the whole spectacle here in Geelong today?
Yeah, it was a fantastic setup. We had a good crowd, and I think the crowd loved the game of the game, but obviously on the wrong side of the scoreboard for Melbourne Storm. But the concept was really good to bring rugby league down here to Geelong and the region, and I think the supporters really liked the game.
Do you feel you got a lot of supporters down this region?
Yeah, we have, absolutely. If you look through our membership files, it goes to show that we have got a lot of members down this way, and we're trying to grow the game and obviously the brand of Melbourne Storm. And I know it's mad Geelong Cats down this way, but if we could come down here once every couple of years, it'd be fantastic.
Do you think that's something that could happen in the future, even for premiership points down the track?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, we're always looking to expand. I mean, well, I think we're pretty much locked in a contract up there at Amy Park, so most of our home games would be allocated up there, but definitely in the pre-season and beyond. I know the Rebels are coming down here tomorrow night, which will be fantastic. So, the whole weekend's been about rugby codes unite, and that's exactly what we've done this weekend. And fingers crossed, maybe next year or the year after, we might be able to do a big double header where we both play both codes on the one night, which would be fantastic.
Obviously not the result you're after tonight, but the boys must be up and about to head over to England.
Yeah, maybe they were thinking about the aeroplane trip before the game today. I mean, to be beaten 40 points to 6 with most of our stars in there. Obviously, we're missing a couple of big names, but most of the guys were pretty looking forward to this game. Goes to show that we've got a bit of work to do before we play Leeds in a couple of weeks over there for the World Club Challenge.
And it'll be good to get those boys back from the All-Stars game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, things run so much smoother when Cameron Smith's at the helm. That's nothing against the guy that took his spot there tonight, but Cameron's the world's best player, and to have him back in the team for that World Club Challenge game in a couple of weeks against Leeds will be a big shot in the arm for the Melbourne Storm.
Legend Sterling Mortlock fronted up again. Last year it was the Waikato Chiefs. This year the Wellington Hurricanes, doing pretty well too.
From what I've seen so far, really promising signs from our perspective. We've got a huge amount of young guys in the team now. A lot of old guys, such as myself, have moved on and retired. But it's just fantastic to see them playing well. And really important for us that we do play well tonight, and we take that into our preparation for the first round against the Force on Friday night.
Well, Gareth Delve, appointed captain again, a tower of strength in that side, and they'll meld around him.
Yeah, great appointment at Delvey. From my perspective, fantastic leader. He's been the vice captain the last few years, and obviously when I was on the field, he was the captain. So, it was almost a no-brainer from my perspective. He's got all support of all the playing group, and even more importantly, all the support of all the fans and everyone else. Almost every award, especially when fans vote it, Delvey wins because they just respect him so highly. He's a great guy, and also he's the first foreigner to be a captain of an Australian team, which is a great feather in his cap as well.
Well, we've got sort of a new look team this year, haven't we? A bit of a rebuild.
Yeah, that's right. There's a lot of youth in the team. Having said that, really not hopeful that we can get our stars on the pitch for most of the tournament as well. We didn't get that luxury last year and found it pretty difficult. So, you'll see a lot of new faces pop up and certainly get their way into the starting 15 or starting 22. But hopefully some of the old faces, we'll see more of them as well.
And great expectations, no doubt, for Kurtley Beale as well.
Yeah, great to see Kurtley at 5'8" playing quite strongly tonight. It's his first game back this year, so the team really plays well around him. He's the glue in this club at the moment. When he's on fire, the team plays awesomely. So, fingers crossed we can see that for most of this year.
Well, let's hope this visit to Geelong does encourage more of our people down this part of the world to get into rugby union and to follow the Rebels.
Oh, we've thoroughly loved it. We enjoyed playing against the Chiefs last year, and this year even more support. The kids clinic this afternoon was a tremendous success. We had overs in numbers, almost too many for the oval, but it was fantastic. So we've loved it, every minute of it.
Well, the number 10 Guernsey, we're good, Kurtley.
That's
what
good,
about
mate.
you? How'd you pull up?
Yeah, pulled up okay. A few bumps and bruises, but good hit out. I guess it was good Hurricanes outfit there that we came against. So it's a good game leading into next week.
Well, the fans loved it. It was more exciting than the league game last night.
Oh, really? That's good to hear. And it's great to always entertain the crowd. I think that's what it's all about, to put on a good spectacle for the fans. And it's great to see all of the Geelong community to come out and support the Melbourne Rebels. We really appreciate it, and it's actually great to be able to put on a few tries for them.
Well, that's exactly right. And of course, the real deal comes up next week. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, exactly, mate. We've got the first game against the Western Force at Amy Park, so hopefully we can get a lot of the Geelong fans down at Amy and support us. It's an important game for us, and it's important for us to get a good win.
Yeah, get off to a good start, and you're flying, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly, mate. They're a strong outfit. The Western Force always always a tough game playing against some of your old friends and some of your interstate old players. So it's going to be a great opportunity for us.
Well, good luck for the season, Kirtley. We're looking forward to big things. How did you enjoy the hit out today at Simmons Stadium?
Yeah, it was good, mate. It's a really good park. It's a fast track out there, so both teams really threw the ball around a lot, and for myself to be able to have my first hit out, it was a lot fast. It knocked out a few cobwebs, but that's what it's all about. It's great to be back playing rugby union again, and just excited to be back playing.
Yeah, and the surface similar to other grounds that you'd play on?
A little similar. Amy Park's up there, were probably some of the best, but. Certainly, it's a great honour to play down here at the Simmons Stadium. The Geelong Cats are obviously home of them boys. So it's great to be able to come down here and put on a good spectacle for the Geelong community.
Well, you certainly did that today. So congratulations, well done, Kirtley.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Thank you.
Ash from Wellington. Well, they say windy Wellington to Corio Bay. Bit of a change of atmosphere for you.
Oh, definitely. They really turned it on out here weather-wise, and especially with the crowd they got here in the stadium. It's a pretty cool atmosphere here, a lot different to Wellington, but really enjoyed it out there. Nice, firm, hard track, and I'm sure the boys would love to come back here again.
Yeah, well, it was a warm day, as you've said, and that would have brought the sweat out of it today. The boys were pumping.
Yeah, I'm sure a few boys will be down a few kegs, but I'm sure after the game we'll get a good feed into us and hydrate again, and we'll be back on the blocks tomorrow.
Well, it was a lovely hit out, wasn't it? And you got the points. Not that we look for sort of points in a game like this, but it's good to get over the line.
Yeah, it is good to get over the line in pre-season, but we're looking for a good hit out and a good physical comp, which we got out there today. And going into the game, we knew Melbourne, it was their last pre-season game. They're going to come out firing, which they did, and we were a bit slow out of the blocks. But we pulled it through in the end with the second half performance. Got a bit of a rev up at half time and changed a few things. And lucky enough, we just came out on the end with a win. But could have went either way there at the end. So it's just good to get over the line.
Well, it's good to so many Kiwis coming down to Geelong today too, to give you the support that you probably like to hear in the stands here.
Oh, definitely. You look at the crowd, you see a lot of yellow jerseys out there. It's a bit like being in Taranaki or something. But no, it's really good playing here. We really enjoyed it, and hopefully we can come back.
Well, hopefully we do see you back here. We had the Waikato Chiefs here last year, and they seem to be very popular, as all the Kiwi teams are here.
Yeah, so hopefully things come into plan over the future, and we get to come back here. I'm sure the boys are putting a good word that we can come back because we enjoy it here. So it's good weather, and we love playing footy here.
Well done today.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks to Nico and Mitch Scoop Cleary down there at Cardinia Park. We'll go to a break and return with more sport after this.